Hey guys, so I just wanted to do another video today. Something just has been on my mind and I just really want to get it out there. I just wanted to touch on what is the hardest part about going through this process mentally. I know the physical aspect of it is obviously getting the surgery, getting through that healing process, but there's also another important part where you really just have to wrap your head around things. And some days are good, some days are bad, some days you doubt your decision, some days you're like, yes, let's go. So I really think people in any tough situation, whether it be similar to mine or something totally different, kind of goes back and forth mentally with those thoughts. So I just wanted to put my experience out there that has been going on for the past couple days and what type of responses I've been getting about me going through this whole process and this whole surgery at such a young age. But first of all, before I want to start my video, I just want to give a huge shout out to a person that I look up to and has been there for me and my family since I was a little girl. She is like a second mom to me, and she is the best. Cheryl Toms, Wildcat Nation, all of you guys are the best. I cannot thank you enough for what you have done, and I really am speechless. You guys brought tears to my eyes, and I so appreciate everything you guys do. All of the Wildcat Nation, every single one of you, I love you guys. You are my second family. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. I look back on all the great times I had during cheerleading. Those of you who don't know, I cheered for the USA Wildcats since I was like 12 years old until I think I was cheering for them for at least like 12 years or something like that. And they are the best. If you guys are interested in any type of cheerleading, that is the team to go to. It is literally, it's like a second family. So I just want to thank you guys so much, and I love you. Mwah. So, my family, or not my family, huh? Now you guys are getting me all choked up. So starting with my video, I just want to put out there that in any situation, especially mine, obviously it is very hard mentally to wrap your head around that at such a young age, you are faced with a challenge in life. You are not like anyone else. I was positive for the BRCA gene, and my mindset compared to another girl at any age without the gene that is just going for regular routines, looking for signs of breast cancer, everyone has to do it. Our mindsets are completely different. I have something going on that increases my chances of a life-threatening disease, and I'm going to be on high alert. I'm going to be doing whatever I can, looking at all my options to prevent myself from getting cancer, because me compared to a regular person without this gene, I have a higher risk of getting a disease, which is cancer. So, you know, when I tell people about how, you know, I'm going to be out, I'm going for this surgery soon, some people are, their first reaction, I want to say actually most people are like, wow, like, oh my God, like you are so brave, and, you know, why did you choose that route? Kind of like in a curious way. And I expect that because it's not every day you see a 25-year-old opting to get a double mastectomy because they're positive for a gene. If I had cancer, that would be another thing. I can totally see, you know, that I would be going through this. But I made this decision personally to have this surgery because of what I saw my mom go through, of what I saw my grandparents go through. I took care of my grandmother and my grandmother my grandfather on hospice care at home, and I've been there at their end stages of life, and they both were diagnosed with lung cancer. And I've seen it. I've seen what cancer does. It sucks. It just sucks the life right out of you. And I don't want to go through that. And some people, like the other day, I encountered a person who really wasn't supportive of my decision and was kind of talking me out of getting my surgery. They were very confused. I'm not going to mention any names, but I think it's really important to touch on, because people are going to be there and they're going to be curious, and once you explain your situation, they're going to agree with you or not. People have their own opinions, and you really can't do anything about it. You just have to listen to your heart, and you have to stick with your gut feeling, and you need to do what you have to do. So at first, when I got diagnosed, I was kind of having second doubts, like, am I doing this surgery? Am I rushing into it? But after a while, when I was thinking about it and what I've seen cancer do to people, especially my own family, I was like, hell no, I ain't giving cancer a chance. Not with me. I am not going through that if I don't have to. And that's my mindset. Other people might have different mindsets, like, oh my God, like, you know what, I'm going to play my chances, look at it a different way. Well, I still have a percent chance that I'm not going to get cancer, even if they have the gene or not. This is just in general. So people's mindsets are different. Most of the time, I've been lucky with my support system, with all of you, you know, supporting me and motivating me through this journey. And I was so nervous to put myself out there and tell people that I was having the surgery, because I didn't want to be judged because I was so young. People might think that I'm doing it for the wrong reasons, or that I'm really rushing into this and it's really not necessary at my age. But at the end of the day, it's my decision, and I stick by it 100%. And it is really awesome for other people to be there and to have that same mindset as you. Like, you go, girl, you can do this, stay strong, you're going to get through this. You know, it is a big decision, and it does mentally screw you up sometimes. It's not just a simple surgery, it's a big deal. So having that support system is awesome, it's amazing, and it really does take you a long way. And through my experiences, I tell people that I'm getting this procedure done. Most of them listen to why I'm getting it done, and they agree with me, and they're like, wow, like, you're so brave, and I wish I was like you when I was younger. And people are scared. People don't have that, like, rush, like, all right, hands down, let's go. People are scared, and that's okay. You know, it all depends on your personality and your views on things, but they accept my decision and they support me, and they tell me that they're going to be here for me. And that means so much to me, that even though you guys might not, like, in your heads, listen to me, and I might have different opinions or different views on what I'm doing. Maybe some people are like, wow, like, you know, if I was 25 years old, I don't know why she's doing this. I wouldn't do that. That's okay. But for you to sit back and be like, you know what, I give you props of what you're doing, and we're going to be here to support you. Some people tell me I can never do this at your age. So, you know, that really helps and really takes it so much farther. And it helps me personally, because I know I have people back, well, looking after me and really care about me. And the fact that they don't judge me for what I'm doing because I'm so young really goes a long way. It really means a lot. And it makes me that much stronger, and my mindset that much stronger, that I'm going to do this and I'm not going to give cancer a chance. But there are some other people. I encountered someone the other day, and it really kind of bothered me, because they were kind of, you know, I told them that I wasn't gonna be available for the next 4 to 6 weeks, that I was going for this surgery. And they looked at me, and of course I was expecting their initial reaction to be like, wait, what? Like, why? You're young. Like, why are you doing this? And then I tell them, my family history, all that I've told you guys, what my percentage of getting cancer is, and that I don't want to give cancer a chance. And and this person just looked at me and was like, yeah, but you're young, and just because you're positive doesn't mean you're going to get cancer. Why are you rushing into this surgery? It's such an aggressive surgery. Kind of like, I don't know. It kind of like I don't know how to put it. Almost like doubting my decision and fighting me on why I made this decision, and instead of accepting it and being like, "Oh, well, good luck," even if they don't agree with it. But they were kind of like challenging me. And I was sitting there and I was like, wow, is this really happening? And this person was saying, well, genetics doesn't really just plays a small part in this. It's all about your lifestyle. And I was just thrown back and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna, I kept my cool and I was very polite and I was very respectful because I know people have different opinions and different views on this situation. But at the end of the when I left the conversation of that person, I was just like, oh my God, like what just happened? Like that was like the first person that I encountered that really was kind of talking me out of getting my surgery, really doubting my decision of getting the surgery, even though I explained to this person why I was, but they just weren't accepting, my choice. And, it does. It gets you mad, but at the end of the day, you have to take a step back and be like, well, you know what? People do have different views and opinions. Not everyone is going to agree with you. So I kind of looked back at everyone who is supporting me, all the positive comments, and I'm not going to let one person get me down. But most importantly, I want my message of this to be, if you guys are set in your decision and you know you're doing the right thing, even though people aren't agreeing with you or they're going to fight you on it, you need to stick to your guns and you need to stick up for yourself and you need to tell yourself that you are doing the right thing. That is going to make you so much stronger. And you're like, with me, I looked back and I was like, you know what? I have such a great support system. There are going to be people that aren't going to agree with me, but that's okay. I can't get mad about it. So I know if any of you are in any type of situation that people don't agree with you, you just really need to, say, all right, thank you. I'm going to go now before you see the steam coming out of your ears. But you just smile and, it is what it is. So I know it's hard, but we really just need to stick together and you need to follow your heart and stick to your decisions on what you make during life, because at the end of the day, it's all about you. It's not about anyone else and what they think. So I just wanted to get that out there, get it off my chest. And thank you again, everyone, for your donations and your purchases. I am literally just overwhelmed by the support I'm getting. And I want to thank each and every one of you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, for what you are all doing for me. And if you watched my other video about an inspirational story, one of my friends, Chelsea, we are donating a portion of the proceeds we raised through the t-shirts to her in her time of need. She is battling cancer as we speak, and she is going through chemotherapy with a 2-week-old to take care of. So we want to support her. Thank you guys for supporting me, and I hope this really, gives you guys the courage, if you're going through a tough situation, just to stick to your guns and not let anyone get you down. So my surgery is in I want to say like a week and a half. Like, oh my God, we're getting close. So I will do another video once I get closer before I go for my surgery, just to kind of touch base with you guys and let you know what's going through my head. But I know everything's going to be okay, and keep getting the t-shirts out there. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.